All right, yeah, go ahead. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to the race six of Killswitch slides on Sundays as we go to Miami Homestead. A little bit of a remade crew as we got myself been here the last couple weeks, and Schlinken is joining in this time. And what's going on, Schlink?
Not much. I see you start the party up, added me. I had nothing else better to do, so here I am.
There you go. I mean, that's where it's got to be, and it's kind of weird seeing Miami in the middle of the season, where last couple seasons that's been the championship track.
I believe it's the championship track this year for
Oh, is it really? So no, they're not
customs.
doing this 2 year. Oh yeah, it's the championship just customs, but
hmm
Sliders ain't doing this one for the championship. But this is one of the more fun tracks in this game because I mean you get three line racing consistently. I mean
Yeah.
we've done this multiple times. You know, I've raced you, I've raced Sniper, I've raced Zan, Silenced, everything. It's just bottom, middle, top. I mean, oh my god, it's just bottom,
There,
middle, top everywhere you go. I
it's
mean,
like the 43 car slipped up a little bit there.
yeah. I mean, but this track right here is just bottom, middle, top. I mean, I don't know where you prefer. I mean, I kind of prefer the middle. I mean, I don't really prefer the bottom. I feel like you can kind of wear your tires out a little too soon trying to hold that bottom,
I
and
don't,
that
I don't
can
really
make you
have
get
like a,
loose. That can make you get loose on the exit, especially exit of two. I think exit of
yeah.
two is one of the big ones.
I don't really have a preference to be honest. I can run middle, bottom, or high if I won't really want to. But if I had to pick one, I like to enter high and then just keep it middle and go up top.
Yeah, see, I'm a middle line guy too. I mean, like, I can run high, and I'm not sure. I mean, we all can't really determine how accurate these race physics are in this game, but you would think running the high line, running next to the wall, you're actually saving that right side. As we're
Yeah.
looking at Dunlap leading here, with looks like Frank in second, and looks like Too Good in third. And I believe that is the McDonald's car of Collins running top five, and the 9 of Bird in fifth. So that's your top five right there. As you see, Too Good switches lines, goes low. Oh, gets a little loose. That's the thing these guys are gonna have to worry about, man. It's just like not getting loose on the exit of these turns. It's too easy almost.
Yeah, it looked like Frank slipped up there out of 3 and 4. He got taken advantage of, but like we mentioned, if you stick the top, you're always going to get the runoff. So he's still falling right behind his teammate.
Yeah, I mean, and with these sliders, man, I mean, like, I don't know much about them. I know you don't know much about them either.
I do.
No, you do. Oh, you know slider trucks and road courses. That's what you know.
Yeah.
But I don't know much about these sliders, man. As we got Chevy Noah here looking over here to get past Too Good for a top five, or to get into the top five. And how many laps do you think they're going to run before you start seeing these cars get a little wild coming out of?
Yeah, I mean, with sliders, you have much less control. So I don't think they're going to get too loose since Homestead is such a wide track, so many lines to run. But definitely as they get like the third, 3/4 stage of the run when they're starting to get down to last couple laps of fuel. And that's when strategy comes in as well. I mean, if you put a few laps early, you can definitely leapfrog some of the cars, but you're going to have to pay on the very long run. So
Yeah,
it's
I
just a
mean,
matter.
early in the run like this is me personally. I probably wouldn't battle somebody. If somebody's got the run on you, I'd almost want to let them go because you're actually hurting your car even more when you're trying to battle side by side. You're having to throttle it. You're having to, hold the car to a certain point, and you have to throttle brake, move the wheel left and right just to make sure you don't come down on somebody, go up on somebody. It looks like Swerve. Swerve, you gonna join the booth?
No, I was just gonna tell you I needed an invite so I could watch pit road for him a
Oh,
little
I
bit.
got you. It's like you got plenty of invites, right?
I think. Wait, let me check.
If you got plenty of
No,
invites,
I don't.
You don't have to have an invite. If you've already been in there, the lobby, you can hold the PlayStation button and go up there to NASCAR Heat 5 at the top, and go over to other sessions, and it'll automatically pop up if you've been in a private lobby. It'll be on that list.
oh, okay.
Yeah, you don't have to. But I didn't get an invite, so I can't just join in. I gotta wait on an invite.
Alright,
I
I
got
can
you,
leave.
man. Yeah, I wasn't.
Alright,
Yeah, I
y'all
can't
do a
leave
good
because
job.
I got the camera on.
Yeah, you're good.
As we're
Y'all doing
looking at,
good.
we can't put the car on the you can't put the camera on the 22. We just can't do it.
Wow.
That's the rule. Um, as Swerve, while you in here, while you waiting on an invite, what do you like about Homestead? Since you're gonna be race control right now, what do you like about Homestead?
First I've got to change something real quick. I got my privacy. Like people can't hear me anyway, so give me just a second.
Now, Swerve is gonna change his settings because he's not used to being a booth, so.
And I don't like people to hear me when we're racing on their videos because I cuss a lot.
Well,
I gotta be quiet.
this is 18 and up, so you can have fun with it.
Yeah, I try not to get too damn rated R though, man. I got people that I know there's people that watch it, and I ain't trying to have people hate.
But as we're looking right here, the top three, we got Dunlap, who I believe has led almost this entire race, with Frank hot on his heels, and it looks like the 9 of Bird is pushing Frank, trying to get him to the lead, as we're finally going to get a move.
Swerve, you get the invite?
Oh yeah, I did. Thank you.
We might get a move to the inside for Frank and change that leaders up, but Swerve, let me know when you change those settings.
Okay, it says video clips and broadcast will include all audio. Alright, so I don't know if it fixed mine or not, but what?
So when you go into a party, you have to go into advanced settings, and you have to make audio shareable.
Okay, go to party screen.
Yep, go to advanced settings.
Okay.
And then you just want to make sure that it's, make sure party or your voice is shareable.
Okay, allow your voice to be shared. Always allow. Okay, so
Yep.
you can hear me.
Yep, so we can hear you now.
It was already there, but my bad.
But yeah. So what do you like about Homestead, whether it be sliders or customs? Like, what do you really like about Homestead? I mean, Homestead's one of my favorite tracks.
Yeah, mine too. I've always been
I mean,
there.
it's 3 lines.
It's fun.
There's no real.
You can really race. You can really race that track. It's a racy track. Ain't no telling really who's gonna win. I know when I was racing, Ruthless Racing, we ran that track. At least 12 people had a shot to win that thing. With these new cars too, like the way the draft was, it was some good racing.
What's your preferred line? Because we're gonna go here for the championship this season in the customs. So
I like to be on that high line if I'm in the lead. I'd like for somebody to try to pass me on the low line, because the low line, it gets a little loose down there, especially with a car above you. I don't know why it's hard to pass when you're taking the low line. I'd rather be on the high side, getting that run off.
All right, so we got insight from Swerve. Swerve, probably one of the faster guys in Killswitch this season. So he's rooting on that 50 car, because that's his car.
Actually, I am now a captain, and we are definitely leaving Spire. That's
right. You going to Hendricks?
Yeah, we're taking over Hendricks. I don't know.
All right, so breaking news.
What's NASCAR without Hendricks, man?
All right, so breaking news: Spire Motorsports is no more, and that is a caution, I believe. That's a game caution. So while we're under this caution break, Swerve, as the new captain of Hendricks, why don't you give us a breakdown of who's going to be running tomorrow night? So we got the booth guys ready to go for tomorrow, and do you have you locked in car numbers or?
No, I haven't even been able to tell my guys that, because Niner, he kind of deleted the group.
Yep. So what car are you going to run?
I'm definitely taking the 48, just because that was my dad's favorite. My dad, he was a Jimmy Johnson fan, and to me that's like the best paint scheme in Hendrick cars. But
right.
my dad died in 2000.
It's the best paint scheme on the game.
My daddy would be pulling for me.
There you go. So I feel like your weakest driver should run the 9 car, because he's the weakest driver in NASCAR.
I don't know if that's I don't know who that is. I might be the weakest one. Man.
Nah, you're going to be in the 48.
Right now, but I tell you what, though, I know Typical is 1 and want the 5, and Phil's not going to want the 5 because he don't like it. I'm probably gonna try to see if I can let Field stay in his 44 car. Since
As long as it's a Chevy, Field can stay in the 44. That's fine.
He loves his black and gold, man.
I know he does. He likes to be that incognito car where he just blends into the track.
Black and gold. He's serious about it. But
as we got this restart right here with looks like Frank who let it off. We got the oh man, there's a blanket over here, like the top 8. Swerve, if you don't want to be in the booth, I get it. If you don't, I understand. I invited you to the race control chat, and you won't have to be heard.
Is that where I need to go?
Yeah, if you want to be in the race control chat, that way you can watch the pits and not have to worry about being heard and stuff like that. I know some people don't like it.
The Ford Dunlap gets up into the 41.
So we got the 9. We got the 9 of Bird with the 50 of Too Good. Got behind him. The 16 of Titanic Joe is trying to make a move with the 4 pushing him. With the 99 pushing the 4 out of the way a little bit. Kind of noses him. It doesn't look intentional. It just looks like he had the run and the 4 got out of control with it. As that run on the outside, man, that just... Ooh. I feel like you just have to slow down so much on the inside lane just to keep your car down, and you get that run on the outside. As Schlinken, I know you're watching the 16 because that's your car tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Too Good looks like he's getting the entry on Bird, but he just has nowhere to go with it.
Now that I know who the 50 car is, I am pulling for that 50 car.
Yeah, there you go. Like the 50 car gets a run. Into the wall.
Oh! In the wall he goes. 3 wide. That's going to kill his run. 16 car up to second, followed by Frank and Dunlap.
Yep, the 50 looks like he's going in the turn too hard. He looks like he's getting that run, and he's just not letting off early enough or something. I don't know, but he's still holding it strong. He's going to lose another position to the 22.
Someone's hard into the inside wall back there out of turn 2.
Yep, that's a loose car.
I got you.
And I believe
21 of Colt Spacers.
21 of Colt Spacers into the wall, but as a 1-car event, that is not going to bring out the caution. It is not going to bring out the manual caution either.
He's still screwed. You got ease on the throttle, man. You got ease on the throttle. Man, his car is all messed up. He had to take hard contact. Like, really bad.
Now, they are on lap 23 of 39 in the first stage. And this is a battle right here.
Oh! Dunlap, the slide job, just gets it, but he lets Bird up the top again.
All right, I'm looking at this pack right here with, I can't tell what cars are what. I see Duke Boy, I see the 50, I see the FedEx car. I see, let me see what else we got here.
Hey,
we got the 99 of Chevy Noah. We got the 1 car of Colt. Or no, the 1 car, that's Co, not Colt, Co. Put a good showing in last week. Almost won that race in his debut race. And this is a little different for Chevy Noah. Chevy Noah doesn't like to show up to the end of the race. He's trying to, like, put his muscle in now. And we got the 5 up there of Twoon.
Like, anybody within that top 10 group could win the race. Like,
that's this race right here.
I mean, that's every time we race at Homestead. It's like that. If you have a bunch of fast cars, it's always that one group of about 10 to 12 cars that anybody could win it.
But see, with me, like, I've tried to run sliders, but when Schlinken, you know, Swerve, you know, when you put that much work into your customs, like, you feel like you're taking a step back when you run sliders.
Yeah, definitely.
But
way slower.
These guys have that advantage, or have that disadvantage, where you need to practice your pit adjustments. And if they're not practicing their pit adjustments, they're not going to know what to do to their car.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of like building their setup. That's all the only options they have is.
It is. And honestly, it's, you almost want them to get an entire fuel run just to see what their car does on an entire fuel run. On a slider, you don't want to build for a short run, but you don't want to make adjustments for a long run and then not get that long run, and now you're kind of behind the 8 ball. As we are 4 wide.
If I were
The
racing
one
in this
car.
race,
Oh, he's around in the inside wall. That's a one car event.
What would you do, Swerve? You race this game
if I
more than
were in
most
this
people.
race, I would definitely tighten my car up a little bit, just for the long run, because it don't. Well, you would have never. I wouldn't have guessed it, honestly. Just being 100% honest on this, I probably would have loosened it up and got screwed at the end because I wouldn't expect this many green flag laps with sliders. The sliders are so unpredictable, really, man. The car is just. You don't build it for yourself, so you don't build it how you want it to feel. You have to just go with what the game gives you. And it's,
You just got to
for
go
me,
with
it's been
feel.
yes, and it's pretty. I mean, I know the adjustments like you could make so counter whatever's going on in your car, but like if you don't know that, man, you're in for a long, long race running with some sliders. You do
So,
practice,
Jing,
practice it.
Yeah, what's up?
something I've noticed with these cars, in terms of strategy, after that mid-run mark, I've noticed, you actually get faster. So, one thing to watch,
99 in the wall.
since your speed caps out at like the halfway run, you're gonna see there's gonna be a huge advantage to people who run like half a run and then don't pit and run the whole run out. Because not only are they gonna have fresher tires, it's not like they would have lost time if they went any earlier.
Yeah, that's true. As I'm watching this battle. I'm on the rear of Twin right here, and I'm watching this 11 car just
Oh,
pass
yep, pivots.
people left and right. He is making moves. As for anybody who doesn't know, we do have pit rules for these races, and for this race, they have to take that access road for 3, as we're going to
Joe's in the
see A.O.
pits right now.
Shane. He's in the A access road, and that is a hard turn to take at full
5 and the
speed.
9's coming in right now.
Yeah, I mean, for anybody who hasn't run Miami and not taken that access road at a decent speed to where you don't lose positions and you don't lose positions on pit road, this is probably for me personally, this is one of the hardest pit road access roads to take. Oh, as the 41 is, I mean, you see the 41 right there, or maybe it wasn't the 41. Somebody, oh, the 4 Dunlap. I mean, that's a hard thing to take, to try to maintain speed, but you're already loose. So, and now you're on a flat track, no grip, and you're just trying to hold it.
Blue 5's in the grass. You made it though. Well,
And he did. As we're on the 5 and the 9, as they came out together with the 24 behind them, but I believe the 24 is already pit because he looks like he's going past Twoon with a little bit of ease. So I feel like that's a little bit of fresher tire.
Do we know what bringing it into pit road now?
The 38 of Dream, we haven't seen Dream a lot. I expect to see Dream a little bit up here.
It seems like they either took no tires, just fuel, or just right tires, because that stop was way under like 16 seconds. Like, that's a 5-second stop, maybe.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm looking at the 16 right here. I'm looking at the 11.
Blue wide right there. In the middle of 2 good. Oh. Dude, honestly, I think I kind of like being in the
So it is 32 of 39. Who's the leader? Right. It is lap 32 of 39, and the 11 car is in the lead. As we're going to follow in the tail of him, he's got the 16 of Titanic Joe trying to chase him down. And I'm wondering if who took 4, who took 2, but the 11 has come out of these green flag pit stops in the lead. And he's just going to try to hold it. I feel like he took 2 right sides because he's staying a little high. Oh, he did not pit. He is pitting now. So the 11 and the 16 stayed out. So, okay, little strategy here. Me personally, I would have not stayed out that long unless he's going to take fuel only. So we're going to watch this pit stop right here. We're going to see how long he stays on pit road.
11 car was hard in the pit to see if you got that right or you got a penalty for it.
Right, we're going to find out. So I got the camera on the 11 car right here. We're going to see how long he's in his stall. At this point, with 34 or 39 to go, I'd be taking fuel. He
Yeah,
did
that's
not get a
just fuel.
pit. That is a fuel stop only. So, what do you think? What do you guys think? Warren Tires trying to run the access road on exit a pit. I mean, that's
Yeah.
hard. That is hard.
Not only that,
How many laps are left?
I mean, it looks like they're coming out way in first, if I'm
Yeah.
not
Sweet's going into
mistaken.
turn 1 right now. Big Bird.
Yeah, Bird's coming into turn 1 as looks like Checo and Titanic are well ahead, and Checo actually
Yeah,
put a gap on the 16.
I think what happened is everyone else took right sides and a splash of fuel, but he just took a splash of fuel.
Yeah, that's the strategy. That's the strategy that comes with it. I mean, and the fact that he could do this, I mean, Checo, I mean, that car's been to victory lane twice this season already. Granted, one, he wasn't in the car, but the first race he was. And Checo loves him sliders, man. He loves his sliders. As we're going to go back here and try to find a battle in the back of this. We get a little battle right here with the, looks like the 41 of Frank. Too good. Looks like the 5 of Twoon. The Dream right behind them, and it looks like Brando Hall right behind them. I mean, that's a pretty good battle right here.
I think the 24 is sliding back.
Yeah, he may have pitted too early. Yeah, he pitted way early and maybe only took lights, just trying to get just enough for fuel.
Yeah, if you do that with these cars or any cars, and you take 2 tires, you're better off just going with no tires and having the same.
At that point, I mean, and that's the trade-off. You pit early, take right sides, or you pit late and take no tires.
I always take 4, dude, and that's like everybody else is like taking no tires. Then I have to, but I like taking them tires so you can get some good laps. And then like a car with a low fuel and fresh tires.
We're gonna get as Collins over here. Collins was running top 4 for a while. I'm not sure what happened to Collins. I'm not sure if he got loose, got into an incident. As we got Duke Boy here, the gorgeous Shell Pennzoil 22. I'm always going to be biased towards it. THC right here. I believe this is his first race in sliders.
I'm gonna let y'all have it though, man. I'm gonna get my butt back down here, race control.
All right, man.
Thanks for having me, man.
Yes. We got the 9 over here. I believe leading. The 9 is leading.
Is that the end of the stage?
Yep, that is the end of the stage. So Checo won the stage. Can we get I'm going to go into race control here and get a top 10. Titanic second. Bird third. Yeah, so we're going to do Bird, Twoon 4th, Too Good 5th, Frank 6th. We're just going to look at this group, because this group right here was where it was at. So it was, I believe, who rounded up the top 10? Who was 10th? Alright, as we're going to get a restart here with THC, who did not pit. Oh, yeah, Chevy Noah did not pit. That's a mistake. I mean, it's a long race, but that's a mistake. As you're going to put that 11 out front again, I mean, we saw that in the last thing, and his strategy keeps along. That's the car to beat. As Slink, we'll make our picks here at the beginning of stage 3, but I got my eye on a couple people. And it may not be the guy in front, but it's going to be some guys who have run near the front. Maybe slip back a little bit. Some issues mid race, which happens.
Don't look now, but whenever there's clean air, no traffic, I think Frank's looking pretty strong.
Oh, Frank looks very strong. Don't forget about that 4 car too. That 4 car led a good chunk of the first stage. He's just trying to get his way back up there. You're starting to see 2 lines now. Stage 2 is where you kind of like settle in, just maintain your position. And I'm seeing a lot of drafting where guys are just, sitting back, getting a line, maintain position, don't push the issue a little bit. As I say that, Some of these guys almost went 3 wide, but
50 cars up in the wall.
yeah, Too Good's got to back off his turns a little bit. He's driving a little hot. Here comes the 99 coming out of pit. Caution comes out.
Frank takes it 3 wide.
3 wide for the lead with the 9 or the 5, the 4 pushing him. His teammate is pushing him. Oh, the 5 gets into the 16.
40,
and the 5 is going to lose a lot of spots. The 5 lost quite 2 spots. And almost lost another one to the 22. But here comes that 11 car again, man. That 11 car
they're still 3 wide for second.
Fast. Look at this group. I don't have a big enough blanket to throw it over this group.
It's the 2
As
teammates
Checo
out
is
front
about
again.
to be put 3 wide. Oh, Checo was almost 3 wide. But see, Checo, the way he's been running this race, he doesn't want to be on the low line. He's looked like he's run better on the high line, but as I say that, he's making moves again. We got the 38 of Dream here. He's in the back, but he was a pretty good contender early in the season, and I think he's just running into a couple tracks that he doesn't like. But consistent. I mean, you want consistency in this. He shows up every week. He's running good. All he has to do is a slip up. He gets through it, and he can get to the front real quick.
It's the 4
one of
his
Co.
teammate. A little bit. Lets the 9 car get up beside him.
16 gets a little loose with the 50 car behind him. And it's 2. Ooh. Bird slides up a little bit. And, oh, man, we're going to pass for the lead, maybe? With the 5 car. I'm going to follow. Oh, Frank gets into the wall. Slows up the 4. The 9. Here comes the 4 trying to get that lead back. The 4 Dunlap with the 16 behind him.
3 wide for second. Make that 3rd. Oh! 50's around.
Oh, that's the 50's around.
Huge wreck. And I believe
that is a
5.
manual. That is a manual. Or no, that's a game caution.
it's a 21 at Colt. This did not pit.
As I'm trying to get to the front here. Yep, and that puts Chevy back on the lead lap. Made the mistake of not pitting, or forgetting to pit. And that put him back on the lead lap. Now, granted, he is in the back, and he's got some people as Colt goes into 1, hits the apron, and he's going to get freight trained.
Oh.
Yeah, he's on old tires. He didn't pit, so this is what tires do. Or old tires don't do. And, oh, the 47's in the wall. Oh, we got a big one in the back. Oh, Collins is pitted. Oh, Too Good into the wall. That is a manual. They're called a manual right now. They're racing to the line. That's going to be a manual. As I'm not sure what happened. I saw the 47 get in the wall a little bit, got into the 50, got into the 23, and it put the 23 on pit road. That was a big one. Okay, so Slinkin.
Yep.
You've been here. You just pitted.
Mm-hmm.
Manual comes out. You pit again?
No. Well, I mean,
knowing what tires mean at this track, do you pit again?
It depends. If you're on the lead lap, you don't pit again. You take the lead, and you get all those positions. If you're a lap down, and you're gonna get the free pass anyway, you're definitely taking tires. Now, how many laps we talking like on the tires?
That was a lap.
Yeah, I would stay out unless you're a
But
lap down with the lucky
depending
dog.
on what you've done to your car, you're now probably almost midway through stage 2. I would think you're almost midway through stage 2, right?
Yeah.
You've already made the adjustments you want to make to your car, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if they're using too much, would you come in to take tires? Or would old tires be kind of what you want? I mean, some tracks, old tires work better than fresh tires.
I mean,
I would at least think about coming in for fuel only.
yeah, that definitely is an option. That's where being a lap down or not like comes in.
Well,
into
nobody's a
play.
lap down now, so I believe Collins is gonna be on the lead lap with this manual because he got pitted, unless he goes to the back because he was part of the manual caution.
With that being said, is taking fuel but not taking tires going to mess up the feeling of your car?
It could. You're
Depends.
heavier, but it's one lap.
Yeah.
It's one lap, but on a manual caution, if you go in and take fuel, I think you're getting, if you take a half a can, you're probably getting, what, 2 to 3 laps more?
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's 2-3 laps. Now, will your tires last? That's what you want to know. Would taking the fuel actually help you as long as your tires can survive?
It's tricky.
It's tricky, right?
Yeah.
That's what these guys deal with. And then, like you said, they've made the adjustments at this point. I'm pretty sure they have.
Personally, I don't think I would. I just wouldn't pit if it's only a lap.
Yeah, it's only that. I wouldn't pit either. I mean, honestly. Not a lot of these cars probably got damaged. I mean, there was only 2, maybe 3 cars involved in it. As looks like, is that the one of Co? In the front? And they are going green this time.
Whoa.
So, that is the one of Co. So we're going to get
now,
to
with
him.
that being said, another factor is how deep in the field are you?
True. Now, you pitted. Some people didn't. Now, they went for track position, and they didn't pit. So, you think... Like, it's going to be interesting. I'm going to do the rear cam on this one, because this is the first manual restart we've had tonight, so we're going to see how these boys do. As there they go. Co gets a great jump, and the 22 just didn't go, but that's... I mean, I'm not going to say they spun their tires, but as Co is just like walking away, as these guys are kind of like grouped up behind him. Oh, is that the 4 or is that the Frank? I believe that might be the 4. The 4 diving in under the 22. He wants that lead back. I'm telling you.
I think he's gonna get it. I don't think.
Yep, he did. He got past the.
I don't
he got
think
past
these
the
tires
22.
are gonna last.
Yeah,
it's on the one at least.
Here comes Frank. Frank, I think this is the furthest back Frank has been in this field the entire race.
Yeah, he's been beaten up. He's gotten there, and
he has. I mean, he needs to be patient right now. These guys right here, like Frank, Bird, Too Good, you know, these guys have been fast. They've been top 5, top 6 all race. They know they're fast. You know, to be patient, make a smart move. You know, don't push the issue. Collins has been up front quite a bit. As we're going to go to the nose of the 22, I shouldn't do this, but I'm doing it anyway. As you can see, 2 different lines. There's a 4 with those, I believe, with the fresh tires. That might be fresh tires right there.
Yeah, it has to be. I think the one was in the lead because he stayed out.
Yep.
After those couple laps, he didn't take tires.
The 1 and the 22, I believe those are the 2 that stayed out.
He may not have held the lead, but if he's going to maintain his position, it's
smart.
It's all about, yeah.
I
All about
mean,
conserving.
you maintained your position, wait for a stage break, and now you're not in the back of the pack anymore.
So
As
he
a
gets into the
22 gets
wall
into the
there.
wall, 22 got in the wall as well.
He's in the wall again. Down in the 41 of Frank. And he's in the wall again. And
As we are coming to 18, or there are lap 20 of 37 in stage 2. And I'm not 100% sure about what they're getting for fuel mileage, so I'm not 100% sure they're going to be able to make it. Do you remember what we get in customs for ×3?
if I remember correctly, it's, I think, somewhere around 21 to 20.
So they might be able... So 20 of 37, so 17 laps to go, now 16 laps to go. I mean, they may be able to make it on fuel, so now you're just banking on your tires, and now that's when you get to the guys who did not pit. And as you see, Ko is dropping like a rock. No tires, no fuel, and he went from leading to running about 10th. Maybe even worse than that. So, I'm looking right here. I'm thinking pitting was not the right idea.
Whoa!
Oh, big one. That is a game caution. That's a big one. I'm not sure what happened there. I caught the tail end of it.
Good thing this is a video game. Colt will be in the infield care center by now.
Oh, yeah. As we're going to look here, we got THC is on pit road.
As Dream came out of pit road as that happened.
Wow, he might be a lap down though, but if he's a lap down, he's going to get his lap back, and he has nothing on his tires. So, I'm not sure. I saw him in pit road. I wasn't sure if he had blown an engine, but, I mean, that right there is, I think that's the product of worn tires. As the only DNF we have right now is THC. As we're going to get here with Dunlap leading the field, and Dream was a lap down, so Dream's going to be in the back of the longest line. But not really an advantage there, unfortunately. If he would have been able to somehow get his lap back.
Yeah, they can all make it on fuel.
They can all make it. They could definitely all make it now, as I'm pretty sure they were at 16, 15. They're probably at 13 to go.
Now, the question is, how aggressive do you think they're going to be?
I don't think they're going to be too aggressive. I mean, I know stage points are important. They're always important. The one way we base this season's point standings and how we do points is you want the stage points. That's where you're going to get your main points, is getting into the finishing top 10, stage 1, stage 2, finishing the race, top 10. So I feel like it's going to get a little aggressive here, maybe not the end of the stage, maybe not right now. Give it 5 laps to go, but as Dunlap gets in the bird a little bit, as these guys stacks them up.
3 wide, 4 wide.
Stacks them up. I'm going to go to the rear view of Dunlap here, as they've all cleaned it up. Way to save it.
Shuffled back again, 3 wide. He's dropping like a fly. The 9 car leading.
Dunlap is feeding on the draft, as Twoon is going to try to make a move. I don't know. I feel like the high side is getting the run a little bit, but fresh tires, the bottom side is always going to prevail. It's when the tires wear away, that's when the outside, look who back here in the top 5, that 50 car.
It's the 16 of Titanic Joe following right behind his brother.
Yep. As we got the 99 of Chevy Noah. Made an early mistake and forgot to pit, but lucked out with a game caution and is back here in the top 5. Like I said, this is weird. Chevy Noah, we never see him till like 10 laps left in the stage. Of stage 3 as the 41 hits the wall. Here comes the 11 to go by him, and here comes Too Good trying to go by him as well. I feel like the accordion effect is starting to kick in a little bit with these guys. Everyone's trying to stay low, and I feel like the guys who want to stay high, those are the ones who are going to benefit. The more guys you have on a bottom line, they're going to check up more, and if you're on the outside by yourself, you can kind of hold the gas a little bit longer and kind of run it a little deeper.
It's 50 of, oh, that's a 99. He's been trying to get below Dunlap, but try not to overdo it.
Looks like the 41 is going. 41 is starting to do the middle lane as the 99 moves high. And he's, oh, it's about to be 3 wide right here as I got the nose camera of the 41. Ooh, the 4 gets into the 99 a little bit. He's going to hold it, though. Put the 99 in third. And this is a battle right here for 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. Call it the top 10. As it looks like Chevy Noah puts himself in third, trying to make... Oh, as the 4 gets into the 41, look who's back in the top 4. That is the Frankenstein. He is coming back with a vengeance on that middle lane, and look at the entry he gets as he makes a full-on move past the 99, and he passed that car in the middle lane the entire time.
The 11 car is also making his way back in the top 5.
Frank has found his line.
He's been doing all race long.
Yep, Frank. Oh, he gets into it with the 4 a little bit. Hits the wall a little bit. But I'm watching Frank right here. Frank is being stingy. He's sticking in the middle. He's leaving it alone. He's not trying to move around, try to pass anybody else. He's already got his bumper on the quarter panel of the 5. And he's going to make the move for second here. I'm pretty sure he's going to get it coming out of 4. Look at the run you get on that high side. Oh, unless Twoon bumps up into him. Ooh, Twoon's going to get up there and get it. With Dunlap in 4th and Chevy Noah in 5th, 16th, 17th. They're all right there. Ooh, 41 big shove to the 5.
Teammates battling for the lead.
It is. I think they're scared of that. I think they're scared of that 41 right now. We just don't want to see the 41 flipping through the infield like we did last week.
41's gonna get a huge run here.
Yeah, he is. He's taking. Oh, he got loose. Oh, the 41
takes out his teammate.
Oh, the 9 and the 5 were hooked. Man, the 41 was making some moves, got loose. That's the thing we were talking about earlier in the race. The 11 car spinning around. That's the thing we were talking about early in this race. Like, when do you battle? Do you ride? Do you battle? And it looks like the battling is actually kind of coming back to bite some people. Oh, here comes the 9 trying to make the move on the 5. Nope, he's going to poke his nose, show him he's there. And here comes the 15. I believe that is A.O. Shane. We haven't talked about him this much this race. Let's get to him. There he is. I do not believe A.O. Shane was allowed to qualify, so he has started at the back, and he has worked his way up. And I'm sorry, that was not Frank. That was not Frank who killed himself in the inside wall. That was Dunlap. As A.O. Shane trying to make the move for the lead with Frank pushing him. What'd you say, Bird? What's the lap count? White flag. This is the white flag lap. So A.O. Shane has no help, though. He has no help, and that outside lane is going to get... Oh, man!
I think that's lag. I don't think
that was definitely a lag. I heard it on the chat. That was a lag.
A.O. Shane's got last one. One more try. Oh,
he's not going to have it. He's just not going to have it. That outside... Oh, here comes Frank.
Twoon is going to get the stage.
Yep, so Twoon winning the stage. I believe A.O. Shane got second, Berg got third, Frank got fourth, and Too Good got fifth. So what a race to the end of the stage. That was... Where'd the 15 come from? I haven't seen him all race.
He's up there when it counts.
Hey, I mean, yeah. I mean, it is.
Colin said Dunlap said Colin said to tell Dunlap good shit. Dunlap, Colin said good shit.
As for anybody who's watching the race, but also paying attention to... it is 10:29 left in the first, and FSU and LSU are scoreless. That's a game we're looking forward to. That's what we want to see.
As Dunlap is starting dead last. I believe he got the free pass. Unless he just... Yeah.
That's either him or Checo. As we're going to go over here to the 5. We're going to get up here to the 5. If I can find him. Looking for him. Colt Spacer's blown an engine. Dream, 38. I have high praise for you. I need you to do something here, buddy. Co, doing as well too. Following up, making a good second race. He had a good race last week. Probably could have won it. I don't know if he made a mistake or something like that. As A.O. Shane is on the outside with looks like Twoon and Bird are going to clear him for 1 and 2, and he's trying to battle off the 50 of Too Good right now. He's got that 41 of Frank behind him, though. I mean, the 41 of Frank, he's had a car tonight.
Yes, he has. So I picked the win. We haven't made our picks yet. Who's your pick? Start of stage 3.
Ooh, I'm gonna go Frank. I have to go Frank. I mean, Frank is... He's passed a lot of cars. He's been consistent with it, man. He's been there. You've seen him. He doesn't change his line much. He runs his line.
Mm-hmm.
He stays there, and he's making some moves with it.
He makes people work around him.
Oh, we got a big one. The 22 spinning around.
That's gonna bring out the caution.
They're doing caution at the line. They are going to do caution at the line.
It's a 5 car clears the 9 car for the lead. 9 car and the 50 are side by side for second. I believe they're slowing down right now.
Yep. So I'm gonna get over here to the 5 car. We're gonna go on the rear view of Twoon, and we're gonna see how these guys come out of pit road. I don't know. So now you're stage 3. So me with stage 3, I'm starting to look at end of the race strategy. So right now it's early in stage 3. I'm taking tires. I'm taking fuel. I'm taking everything.
Yeah.
You want to make sure that towards the end of the race, you've pitted properly. That way, you're not really stressing about tires.
Yeah, there's no strategy here. I think everyone's just four tires, full fuel.
Yeah, not even full fuel. I mean, like, you can actually get out and gain a couple positions if you do half a can.
No. If you're taking 4, there's no time difference.
But would you take rights right here?
I wouldn't.
It's risky.
Now, if you're running like 15, 16.
Now you're looking right here, so I'm on the nose of Twoon, and I see the 21 or the 23 in the 1 car in front of me.
That's if you run in the back, that's a good strat. But if you're first, there's no point in really doing that because you take 4 and you're up there anyway. Because there's usually going to be a couple cars that do stay out.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're going to give them a couple laps to get caught up. They're going to go right here? Nope, they're not going to go. They're going to go another lap. They're going to get it wound up. They're going to get it organized. I like it. As I'm seeing the 50 jumped out in front of the 5. So I don't know. I think some people took a... I think some people took some two tires. I'm thinking some people took some I'm looking right here. I can't even find the front of the field right now. I'm trying to find the front. Oh, there it is. It's Co. He did this earlier in the race and it didn't work out for him. So I don't know.
It's gonna be interesting to see because if he took rights, it's gonna work a lot better than when he took 0. Especially considering there's less.
Yeah, but he's got that 50 car.
Anyway.
He's got that 50 car behind him, and that 50 car has shown some speed this race, and he might be a sitting duck as they go restarting right now as the one gets a jump.
Another great jump.
But it's all about that entry as the 23 is already stuck on. Oh, the 23 powers up. He's trying to power to keep that 50 car behind him, but it's not going to happen. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out the strategy with here. I'm not sure. 2 tires, no tires. It's hard to tell.
If you're 10th and on back, I think you should always take rights in that position. But like I said, if you're running first, just stick with the flow. Take 4.
Yeah, I mean
we saw the 50 car.
Yep, the 50 car definitely took 4. I mean, it's hard to tell. We saw Co do this earlier in the race, and it did not work out for him. But running back in the pack, I mean, you got to do something. You got to get to the front of the pack, and you got to like try to get that track position. We got the eyes on Titanic right here, right now, as he's got the 50 of Too Good on the outside of him. He's trying to get that run on the outside.
Yeah, and it gets to a point where if you're running like way back there, you don't really have anything to lose. So why not like?
I mean, you don't. I mean, and Co just joined last week, so he needs points. So I get it. So it's aggressive pit strategy. You're trying to get all the points you can get, and you do everything you can. As long as you can try to maintain that position, and right now, at this point, Co's hoping for a caution.
Yeah, Co is dropping back rapidly with the 41 of Frank, passing him on the outside. He looks like he's back in 10th. Collins and Co, in fact, are side by side.
Yeah, like, if you stay out like that, you're kind of hoping for a caution, I believe.
Yeah.
I mean, you stay out, you hope for the best, but Dunlap here, I'm watching Dunlap right now. Dunlap has shown himself to be a front runner this week, and I don't know. He's got somebody as tight as you see. Too Good sticking to the outside. Oh, Dunlap! Whoa! Got a little loose coming out of there.
He's going to
lose a lot of spots. I'm going to follow Too Good here for a little bit. As you can see the different line between him and Joe. Joe is glued to that bottom line. But Too Good is determined to make that middle to high side work.
Too Good retains the lead again. It's been holding up there.
It's that high side. I mean, it's not a bad idea that you got that 9 car behind you. But if we all remember last week at Watkins Glen, I believe it was Watkins Glen or Road America, Too Good put the bumper to the 9 car. So I don't know if the 9 car, does he remember that?
Who won?
The Bird did. But, is he's going to make the move on the inside?
The
3 wide for second. Oh, they get loose. The 15 and the 16 get loose.
4 car, 2x2 for the lead. 5 pushing his teammate, 4 pushing the 50. That's the 11 car.
Oh, the 11 car in the wall.
3 wide. It's up into the wall.
Slows up a little bit as Bird is not. Oh, Bird almost clears him, but Too Good comes back on the outside. I feel like the 9's going to
3 rows deep for the lead.
There's more cars lined up on the bottom, though.
Shane taking it 3 wide.
3 wide again. that's going to help Too Good try to maintain that position. Oh, he turned a little late. Drove it in a little late.
Four's in the wall. 50 slides up, 3 wide. Ayo is chained on the apron. He lost it there.
Too Good gets a little loose. As this is a battle right here. Get a rear view of let's get a NASCAR view of this race right here. As all of these cars are still close together. I mean, nobody's really breaking away. I mean, they're using that draft to their advantage.
It's the 41 of Frank is making his way back to 5th. They're all single file. He looks to the top of the 16. He's going to force his way in there.
What do you got for a lap kit?
50 in the 4. Oh, sorry. 41 on the top lane.
All right, so they are coming to 98 of 134. So they are almost done.
4 is up into the 11 again.
Yep.
Still 3
these
wide.
guys, they are tight 3 wide too. The 11 cars they are spreading out. They are getting loose. You could tell these tires are starting to give away. These guys are battling so much. As you got Bird in first, Too Good in second. I believe that is the 4 of Dunlap in third.
41 of Frank in third.
It's 41 of Frank in third. And Checo in fourth. Twoon in fifth. Dunlap in sixth. And it's not over yet. Because these 2 cars right here, the 9 and the 50, had a battle last week, and they're not done this week. Too Good wants that win. If I was Too Good, I'd let Bird dive to the bottom and Too Good keep that top side up.
Don't look now, but look who's sitting right there in third, waiting for them to mess up.
Oh, yeah.
As Frank looks to the outside.
That's my pick.
Side by side for second
sticking
place.
His line. Frank has been on that high side all night. The 22 got in the wall a little bit.
9 car gives the 50 some draft.
I don't know. I think that 9 might be scared of the 41.
The 41's up in the wall a little bit. Not too bad.
Manual caution right now at the line. We had 2 around on the backstretch. So this is a manual.
I gotta ask you this.
What's up?
Final restart. What line are you taking?
Oh, you got to take the bottom on. Well, hold on.
If you're
fresh
in the
tires
row,
or no tires?
Fresh tires.
Bottom.
What if you're in the second lane?
Bottom.
Third lane?
Top.
All right.
You can't beat fresh tires. No tires. I'm on top. I mean, Homestead for the first three to 5 laps, the bottom side is where it's at on fresh tires. It is. But eventually, over a long run, the high side will prevail.
Now, they were bumper to bumper coming in the pit lane, so I wonder if we're going to see maybe some people falling or picking up positions or what. This is where pit strategy also comes in the game, but I think everyone will be taking 4 here.
And score update to anybody watching, it is still 0-0 FSU LSU. So we're hoping this race goes. We're hoping this race gets done.
41 of Frank lost position there to Checo.
So we're swapping third and fourth. Twoon and Chevy Noah running side by side, trying to run side by side on this access road. That's kind of difficult. As choose rule is already up. As Bird goes high, Too Good goes high, and put Checo in second. As Checo's going to stay to the bottom. One car I did not expect to follow to the bottom was Frank, but Frank's looking at at position right now. Frank just went from 5th to 3rd. And they are going green this time.
Nine better get a good jump here if he wants to hold into turn 1 and 2. 9 got a great jump. Frank falling behind the 11. He can slide up, and he will.
Yep. You know, Frank wants that top line.
Frank is going to take 3rd out of 2, I believe. Followed by Toon and Dunlap. How many laps they got left?
Lap count. They were on 104 of 134, so 30 laps to go. As Checo started on the front row on that restart on the bottom, and he is dropping like a rock. Not sure what's happening there. He may not like that bottom line. He may have just went there for position.
I believe I don't think Checo went from 4th to 3rd. I think he was back there and did some type of strategy. I could be wrong, but I saw him jump to 41 out of the pits. The 41 looks low. The 50 takes 2nd. He's gonna do it. Frank in a 2nd.
Frank into 2nd, as we've seen a lot of cars running up front here. There's no clear winner, I don't think. There's no clear favorite. I haven't seen one. I mean, I've seen multiple cars running top 5, top 10. Willing to nose a bird here as he's got a freight train behind him waiting for him to make a mistake.
Now, how aggressive are you if you're Frank here? I mean, you're running 2nd with closing about 30 laps to go. You know you have to pit again.
I would ride.
I think.
I would ride. You know, hold your line, pay attention to the cars behind you, but keep that leader right on your front bumper. That's what I would do, honestly. I mean, there's no point in making a crazy move right now, because what you want to do is you don't want to be that car in the lead who has to make that decision to pit.
Yeah, taking into account, I mean, what I said earlier about how you only get faster after the mid-run.
Yep.
That's where, you know, if you're already running, like, mid-run, you might as well just run it out. I mean,
yeah, I don't want to be that car.
I
don't want to be that car who is running in the lead and has to be the person who makes the decision to short pit as the leader.
Yeah.
I mean, you want to be running, I would say almost at this point, you want to be maybe running 5th, 6th. You know, and let a couple people decide whether they're going to pit or not. And if you're close enough, you can go with them. But as we got Frank trying to make a move to the lead right here as he's debunking everything I just said.
I think the only circumstance where you'll be taking, you know, a way early pit is if you're running, like, back there in the pack. I mean, it could definitely get you positions. You know, if you know you're not going to win it.
It could, but it just depends on how far back you are, though. If you're that far back in the pack, a short pit's not going to help you. You know, if there's a giant gap between you and the pack, I don't think short pitting's really going to help you.
Yeah, it's going to gain you time, but
not a lot of time.
If you're running 15th and you're all congested, that's where it becomes a good strategy. Because you might have, you know, older tires in the long run, but you got the laps where you have 4 tires and you're running by yourself, which...
I mean, I'm paying attention. I'm trying to pay attention to two groups here. I got the 19, the 99, the 11, the 16, the 23, the 40, the 15, and the 38 running in this giant pack right here, trying to chase down the top 5. And if I'm them, I'm taking every single car and I'm lining the hell up. Because if you line those 6 cars together, they will catch that top 5 within 5 laps.
They're still batting for the lead up here. Bird's doing everything he can.
15 lagging on the screen.
Frank looks strong.
So as I feel like these guys should just line up and just try to catch them, because if you're sitting there battling right now, you're going 2 wide, 3 wide, you're not going to catch that top 5. You might as well kiss them goodbye.
Frank messed up. He's gonna give up the first spot. Wonder if he's gonna get it back on.
He might. He's got that 4 behind him. I mean, he's going to get a run, but Bird's going to cut up in front of him. That's the 9 is a Bird. Twins in the 5. I know it's weird. You're used to seeing. Yeah.
No, I misworded it. I'm dumb.
Yeah, you're used to seeing a Twin in the 9. I'm used to seeing Twin in the 9. But as looks like these Haas cars are
Oh, Frank is getting beat up.
Yeah, he is.
Took no time to move Frank.
As these Haas cars are sticking together, though. Dunlap needs to scoot up a little bit. There you go. Get that draft, because you don't want to lose those top 4.
I think if Frank gives a chance, you know.
I mean, I feel like they're getting close to. I feel like they're getting close to about 20 to go. And for anybody else who's watching, let's get an update on the Darlington race, as they are under a red flag. Not quite sure why.
Wish Bowman would have made the playoffs, but.
Yep, as Denny Hamlin is your leader in the Darlington race. Top 5 is Hamlin, Byron, Larson, Harvick, and Reddick. Blaney 7th. Let's look at your playoff drivers here. Blaney in 7th. Kyle Busch in 9th. Oh, they have a power issue. Darlington had a power issue. As Kyle Busch in 9th. Brad Keselowski in 11th. Chris Buescher in 13th. Bubba Wallace in 16th. Ross Chastain in 20th. Joey Logano in 22nd. Christopher Bell in 23rd. Ricky Stenhouse in 24th, Martin Truex in 26th, Michael McDowell in 29th. So it looks like everybody is on the lead lap. I don't see anybody being a lap down. But they are on lap 188 of 367, and they are under a red flag for a power issue at Darlington.
Oh! It's 41 to Frank. I think the 50 slowed up there, but they made contact. Frank is falling back fast.
But the one thing that's helping Frank right now is that 4 car. That 4 car is sticking with him. We got Dream right here. Dream. Yep, they are going to have to go. They are going to have to green flag, and I believe green flag pit stops are going to be happening here in the next lap or 2. As A.O. Shane is on pit road right now. And I don't know. I'm hearing they needed to go 1 lap more to make it. A.O. Shane pitted a lap early.
I wouldn't pit now. I would run it all the way out.
Oh, it looks like the top 5 are pitting this lap. So I'm going to pay attention to this. So these 5 are on top of each other.
If you're going to early pit, it would be now. This is a good time to pit. Otherwise, it's the 43 car almost.
Yeah, he went to go low and... Oh, we got 2 cars in the grass. 3 cars in the grass. This is a whole bird. Hold it. That just grouped the whole pack up.
Frank was in there fast. Oh.
As I'm not sure if anybody got a penalty here.
I think Frank was pretty darn close, but he had to slow up too much to not get one.
As we're going to see, this is definitely a 4-tire full fuel stop. As we're going to pay attention, and we're going to see if anybody is sitting here longer than they should be. As we got a lot of green flag pits going on right now. As A.O. Shane, he just came off pit road. Oh, the 5 is out. The 9 is out. The 50 is out. The
Frank
99
is
out. Frank is out. Oh, nobody got a penalty. All right.
Yeah, Frank got in there slow, but
But
we'll see if he
Bird
can make it back
lost
up.
3 spots. As he's coming out of pit road, he went into pit road third, is coming out, went into pit road first, is coming out of pit road third, moved Too Good up to first, Twoon in second, Bird in third, the 4 of Dunlap in fourth, and the 41 of Frank in fifth. So shuffle up the top 5, at least the top 3. And Frank is a little far off of those second, third, and fourth cars. I mean, you want to kind of hope Frank is still sniffing that draft, and I believe he is with that high side.
I think even without the draft, you know, the four isn't able to go full speed because he's got traffic in front of him. So I think Frank should be able to catch up.
Yeah. As we're looking right here with the Brando Hall, and I'm going to go over here to A.O. Shane because A.O. Shane short pitted. And we're going to see where he is compared to the leaders. See if we can see. We got nothing in A.O. Shane's mirror. I'm not 100% sure who the leader is. I'm going to double check real quick just to get an idea of where that camera needs to be because we got to figure that one out. Go over here, get back into the party. Hey, I need a lap count of who the leader is. 124 of 134, right? Alright, we are 10 laps to go, and Too Good is the leader, but Dunlap is making a move underneath him. But I don't know if Dunlap's going to have it. Too Good's got the help on the top side. And I mean, it's you can get into that turn so much hotter, but Dunlap is holding it. Slides up a little bit to mess with Too Good. Is Twoon going to take this 3 wide? Twoon is going to take it 3 wide. Oh,
Frank is
man.
going to benefit.
He is. That
Frank
was smart by Twoon. Twoon knew that was probably a bad idea as Too Good gets into the wall. And we're going to watch here from Frank. Frank's going to have the bird's eye view of all of this, and I believe they are they're coming up to 8 to go. As put Dunlap in first, Twoon in second, Bird in third, Too Good in fourth, and Frank in fifth. And this is the battle right here. These guys are on top of each other.
Oh, Frank hard into the 50, but it didn't affect him at all. It actually might have helped him.
It might have helped him, gave him a little bump up there. As if I'm Too Good or if I'm Frank, I am staying in the trails of Bird. Do not let those top 3 cars get away from you. As Frank is doing something we haven't seen all race, running the bottom line.
He's trying to get past his 50 car.
With 7 to go, I believe I would not be trying to get past the car at this point. I would make sure both your cars are getting there. Because I feel like running that bottom line is something that Frank's car just can't do.
That's what Frank is, scared of. He's trying to, I want to say he wants to get, past anyone.
He's going to get a run right here. He's going to get a hell of a run right here.
He's trying to use it, but 50's got the draft in front of him.
He does, and he use it. Use that draft. Oh, is he's going to... Oh! He didn't move him, but he took the momentum.
Frank's going to get their draft.
Yep.
Frank still...
Oh, gets a little loose.
They made contact.
Yep, so we're going to get to Too Good now, because Too Good is the back of this pack. As it looks like we got a pass for the lead, but Twoon hit the apron, and Bird's going to make it... Oh, I thought he was going to make it 3 wide for a second. These guys are getting loose. The exit of these turns is... And
Frank
look
looks
who it is!
inside. Bird's going to hold the outside. It's going to give the 50 the advantage.
It is an outside line, though. Oh, 50 gets a little loose. 41
Bird's
gets a
gonna get
little loose.
the draft here as well. If I was Frank, I would foul in on the top lane behind his teammate.
Oh, they're
As he
gonna go
does.
through. Are they gonna go 3 wide for the lead? Oh man,
They're getting loose. I can tell.
yeah, they are. These tires, they made some adjustments here. As I'm
Is
gonna get
that-
up here and I'm gonna get the aerial right here. As you can put the top 4, top 5 under
Frank
a napkin.
to Frank up to third.
Wow, everyone's chasing Dunlap here, and this is a race.
Will we see a bumper? That's what I
Oh,
want to
for a
know.
win, you're gonna see a bumper.
I want to see Frank do
What
it.
you got for the lap
2
time?
birds with 1 stone.
It is 5 to go, so the manuals are off. So unless a game caution comes out, there will be no caution at the end of this race. As we're going to try to rotate through here. Trying to find, there he is. Trying to find Twoon, as he's battling right now with these Haas cars.
Frank is going to get up to second after this turn.
Oh,
They are
Twoon!
battling for the
They
lead.
are bouncing off each other. That's going to allow Bird to catch up.
Oh,
And
he
make
hit,
a
He
move.
hit Frank. Bird to the inside.
But
Still
that's
2
where
by
Frank
2.
wants to be. Frank's like, bump me to the outside. That's where I want to be.
The 5 is slowing up the 4, which is just hurting the 41. 4 has a great entry to the turn. 5 makes a mistake.
Yep. Oh,
Bird.
Bird gets into the
Side
41. That's a side bump. The door
Oh.
checks.
5 car hard into the 4. They're 3 wide. What's
Put
the lap
Bird,
count?
and that's going to allow Bird to make the advantage.
Oh,
Oh, no!
They're wrecking.
Oh, Twoon and... Oh,
Twoon
man. I got to get up to
That's
these
a
3.
game caution.
That's a game caution. Oh, my
We're
God.
going overtime.
Wow.
We are going to overtime. I know there's some tempers flaring over there.
I know, but I'll give my opinion on that later. Cause, it didn't look that way on the screen.
All right, so I believe of the top 5 that were there, the 4, the 9, and the 41 survived that game caution. So now what do you do now? Everybody's loose. You take... Oh, we got some people who did not take tires.
That's
Collins.
That's not gonna work
Come on,
out.
Collins. Come on, Collins.
Now, how do you use these cars as a pick is the question.
Come on, Collins.
You know,
I want to interview Collins. I want to give Collins a win. Come on,
Bird
this
takes
is
the 3
green, white
wide.
checker. This is green, white checker.
Twoon to the inside. They're already 3 wide. Frank makes a move. He's to the bottom. They're 3 wide back there. 4 wide. They're wrecking
Oh, we got
again.
another game caution. That's going to be a game caution again.
Frank will hold the second spot, though. That's unfortunate. Another car the top 5 claimed.
That's a shame.
Dunlap was dominating, too. Man.
I'm sorry.
Tell Collins I'm disappointed in him. Drive better.
And
All right, so what do we got? We got...
second overtime.
Oh, yep, second overtime. Hey, just so you guys know, in
Oh,
race
boy.
control, FSU is playing right now. Race clean for the next 2 laps. As we got Frank on the outside of row 1 with Twoon on the inside.
He's going to have to side drop the whole corner if he wants to stick this. Don't
I'm
go
telling
up
you
any
what,
harder
right
than he
now,
is.
look who's there in 4th place on the outside, the 11 car. The 99 of Chevy Noah showing it up again.
They are taking the white flag this next time by if they can get there.
They are.
Frank looks to the... Oh!
Twoon knows. Twoon knows.
99 car.
Oh, the 99 of Chevy Nova
Frank,
goes in low.
Frank on the bottom. They're
with
3
the
wide.
22. Oh,
Frank
no.
is up.
Oh, they are
They're still 3 wide.
bouncing.
4 wide.
Oh, my
4
God.
wide.
Who's coming out of this?
Oh,
The
my
9.
God.
The 9. Are you kidding me? The 5 and the 11. Oh.
Will the 9 car move his teammate?
Oh, the 11 car is going to move all of them.
Looks like the 5 car is
Yep.
your winner.
Wow. What a finish. Wasn't... All right. That looks like the 5, the 9, and the 11.
And what a shame. I mean, it was a good
Man.
finish. Congrats to the 5, but
That was a good finish.
sucks. A bunch of other cars got
Yeah, it did. I mean, that's...
pushed out of it.
All right, so we're going to get the 9, the 11, and the 5 in here. And as an honorary member, I'm going to get that 41 in here because that man was running that high side better than almost anybody. So we're going to go in here and it's going to blue screen for a little bit, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize as I got to get people invited into the booth.
Fastest lap will also go to Tune.
All right. So we're going to get... I got people in here already. Figure out who's... Frank is already invited in. Chevy's already invited in. Bird's already invited in. Twoon. We got to get Twoon invited in. Twoon is already invited in. So everybody's already invited in. So as we're going to wait for these guys to accept these invites, which they've already been invited to, so now I got to somehow communicate that to...
I'll send a message.
Yeah, as we're waiting on, but overall, great race. I mean...
Yeah, that was fun.
So we're going to get Frank, Twoon, Bird, Checo join. There we go. We got Twoon, the winner. The winner chicken dinner. Or whatever you guys eat in Canada. Waffles or pancakes.
I'm a waffle guy.
I know you're a waffle guy. Great run, man. It looked a little hectic there. 2 green, white checkers. Was your butthole puckered a little bit? I feel like it was.
Yeah, just a little bit of Dunlap. It was an accident. Stuart Haas and Hendricks were racing pretty good. I was alone with Checo, the 11 car, and 16 hanging out with us all race. But Dunlap got a little loose there at the end for the first green, white checkered. I was lucky enough that when the caution came out, I was still in 4th. They didn't come out in 5th, and Collins pitting and taking no tires or something. He attacked at the field just enough. I gapped all the cars in one corner.
Hey, you know what? I can't even be mad at Collins. He ran it. He got stuck in the back of the pack most of the race. Green, white checker. You got to do something.
He took a chance. I liked it.
He did.
Like I said,
I was rooting for him the whole time. As soon as I Collins up in front and green, white checker, I'm like, yes, please.
Right. So,
but
it was.
Sorry, I wasn't rooting for you, Twoon. On the green, white checker, I was rooting for Collins.
Well, I'm sorry it happened to Collins that he didn't win, but
no, it's good. But Checo.
It's a good clean racing with some guys. Checo racing McQueen, Bird, good, Frank. We had a good group of guys up front. So it was
yeah, you did. It was a good group. It was a solid group of like 10 drivers that could have like won that at any point.
Yeah, the 15 AO Shane, he was even fast, but the only thing throwing us off racing with him up front, he was lagging.
Yeah, I mean, we saw it in the stream a couple times, and no offense to the AO, because that's the first time I've ever heard AO get complained about lagging.
right? So like you had
So
the
I don't
most,
know.
instead of pushing them, you avoided them, right? So other
Yeah,
than that,
Yeah.
it is what it is. But Checo, Bendejo,
Yo, it's the man, the myth, the
what
legend.
what is
What's
it
up?
with you in these sliders, man? Like you get in the slider cars and you automatically you just remember how to race.
People, people ask me how it feels when I win, if I get third place, second place, and I've always been here. This is sliders, man. This is where I grown up. This is who I am. This is my identity.
Well,
If
grow
I
up to
don't come over
customs.
here and no, if I don't go over here and show out, then what am I? Nah, I always gotta put on a show. I don't know if you guys caught that, but I started 16th and finishing third. I feel like that's a pretty good night for me.
It's a good race.
Stage win as well.
Yep. Slink, what you got anything for anybody?
Yeah, I wanna. So, in terms of the pit strategy, I think you guys pitted with about like 20 to go.
yeah.
I think. Well, were you like thinking of running it out at all, or were you just as soon
I
as
want
possible?
I wanted to pit with everybody else, knowing that they're going to try and stretch it out, being the leaders.
Because
When I
the
pitted,
thing,
I wanted 10 or more laps so I could run them down with fresh tires and then on old tires.
with these cars, after the mid run, you only get faster.
Yeah.
So
I sure
if you were to run it out, you know, you're gonna have a huge advantage when you come out of the pits because you lost just as much as time you would have pitting mid run than you did late run. You're gonna have an advantage of about 10 laps of tires, and you would have flown by those, every
Well,
other car. So
everybody's getting loose. Like the other guys
yeah,
are all getting loose on the exit. Especially if you're stuck on the high side. So
It was good.
Yeah, I know that there's gonna be a couple of drivers mad at me. I feel like Duke Boy is one of them, but I mean, when you get caught outside on,
yeah,
track like
Them
Homestead, I
roofs
mean,
start
you're
throwing
you're
different.
gonna get, a little wiggly coming off the
yeah, you
corner.
got to
I mean,
And
give that
remember,
tire a
we're still
chance.
it's
live. We're
not.
still live, so no talking crap. We saved that for the end
No, I'm
stuff.
not talking crap. It's just like, when you go into the corner, I mean, a
Yeah,
lot of people
give
were talking
grace to the
about
guys
pushing and
outside.
stuff like that. I
Yeah.
know I don't know if Toon's chat was like that, but my chat was more concerned of pushing within the corners, and I thought I did a good job just pushing on the straights.
Yep.
But I feel like a lot of complaining from a bunch of drivers was, being side by side, within 3 or 4 or 2 and 4, because once you're on the outside, you get a little wiggly, and it depends on if you can correct it or not. But if you hit the person under you, it's sometimes out of your control. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not fault.
I'm gonna say this,
I agree.
Frank.
Yeah.
You were my pick. You let me down.
No,
you're my
I
pick
didn't let
too.
anything
No,
down.
no,
I
no,
had
no,
the
no, no,
fastest car
no.
on that
I know
track.
you, Frank. You were my pick for one reason. You want to know why you were my pick?
Why?
You were the only car that would stick middle to high the entire race. And you know what? You want to hurt you at the end of the race, towards the end of the race,
Like
you started
ram
going to the
down
bottom. Yeah, I called you out on the stream for it. So I was like, Frank's
I
car
hope
don't like it down there.
I hope
I wish
Frank
we
knows
would. I
that the
wish we
lines
would
that
have
I
been
was
able
running
to.
was because of him.
I wish that we would have been able to run it out. Me, Toon, and but when all five of us really gapped everybody,
Yep.
that was because my car was perfect on the long run. It was faster. If you viewed my inside of my car, I could have passed them anytime. I just wanted to pass them on the
Yeah,
last couple of laps because I get too fucking nervous out front.
Yeah.
His
I'll
knees,
I
give.
was out
in the
front
middle of the
earlier, and now
race,
I was
his
fucking
knees were
shaking.
shaking.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Overall, though,
I feel what Frank's
I will
saying.
say, great race. I mean, there were some hiccups, which you're going to have. I mean, you could definitely tell on the stream when the tires were starting to get loose.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So you could definitely tell. But overall, great race. There were some hiccups, and well, I'm pretty sure we'll get some submitting for penalties and stuff like that, which we will survive. For anybody who doesn't know, Killswitch does do penalties, and the reason you didn't see the number 2 tonight was a one-race suspension, and he took it, and so he'll be back this week.
See you
Only
next
car I
week,
got
Ball
into was the
Child.
99. Sorry, Chevy. I gave him a little bump into the third one.
99
Yeah,
was. I'm
I'll give
not
Frank
used
some
to seeing the
credit.
99 running for a top 5 in stage 1. I'm used to that in like 5 laps to go in stage 3.
I'll give
Yeah.
Frank some credit. It feels like every race he,
I'm up there. I'm just making stupid moves. I mean,
No,
I'm
Frank,
still
you did
30
awesome
points.
today. You just got caught in the bad spot in them last green.
I
Yeah,
did.
that's what I was
did.
saying during my party because we were all talking about
You
passing
were
each
in a
other.
good spot
The
tonight, Frank.
99 was
Yeah.
asking me if I wanted to pass him because I was faster or whatever he said at that moment. I was like, nah, I just keep fucking up, bro. I can't pass you if I'm just gonna keep making, errors, hitting the wall or getting loose in the middle of the corner.
So as we're gonna
Oh, no,
we're
good
gonna
point,
turn it
Frank.
off tonight for the stream, but tune in tomorrow night as the Custom Series goes to Hotlanta. That's gonna be interesting in itself.
Yep.
But
Yeah.
congrats, Twoon. Everybody in that race overall,
All
great
right.
race, and tune in tomorrow night as we're hopefully gonna have Checo without black screens.
Yeah.
Hopefully, hopefully.